back to my channel and happy 2020. I am super excited to be back and we are going to do a continuation onto some of my favorite skincare items from 2019 that I think I have like a huge stash here, so buckle up, it's gonna be a good one. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, everyone, so I tried to think like, should I break this down? Because I broke it down into like maybe 7 or 8 videos last year, and it just was a lot. It was too much product information. So what we're doing now is we're going to be breaking down my favorite serums and my favorite masks and eye creams, and that's all we're going to be doing for this one, and then obviously there'll be a few more coming up. All right, so let's start with serums. Now, these all are mainly the ones that I gravitate towards on an absolute daily, weekly basis. These all, for the most part, have been used for at least the year or 6 months. So I wholeheartedly use all of these products. It's going to seem obnoxious, but I use these products and I find them to be super effective. Remember that some of these products did not come out in 2019. Most of them did, but they are my go-to products for 2019. And I do have normal to dry skin, aging skin, hyperpigmentation, things of that nature are my concerns. So if that goes along with your concerns, this is perfect for you. All right, so let's start with my showstoppers that I use incessantly. It just is. This is the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk. It is so gorgeous. I've talked about doing a whole essence routine because I'm obsessed with essences, and this is one that I work into that routine when I'm feeling like I just need a ton of hydration. This is a different type of technology. So according to her routine, this goes on first, and this allows, because the technology inside of it allows products that go on top of it to penetrate deeper. I don't always use it like that, but when I do pair it with her skin smoothing resurfacing serum, which is a lactic acid serum, I do that. I put this on first and then this. But it is such a beautiful showstopper. It is so hydrating and nourishing to the skin. It's great for you know, sensitive skin, aging skin, dry skin. This is my like 3rd bottle that I bought myself. All right, so then staying on the same tip, I really love this one. This is, again, the Josie Maran Argan Smooth Skin Resurfacing Serum. It has, its main component is lactic acid. It obviously has argan oil in it as well. It's very, very calming and gentle to the skin. Now, you're going to say that there are a lot more affordable options of a lactic acid serum, and you are going to be totally right. The Ordinary has a fantastic one. I think actually Glossier just came out with one. I think the Inky List has one. So again, for me, I just choose to, I personally bought this, so this was not gifted to me, but I personally just love the formulation of this. I love how it feels on my skin and how it does for me personally. But that doesn't mean you need to spend money on this. But a lactic acid serum is one of my kind of go-to serums for combating, you know, uneven texture and hyperpigmentation and things of that nature. It's so, so good. All right, then we're going to get into some of our vitamin A derivatives. So our vitamin A for me, now if you guys have seen my vitamin A versus retinol video, it basically, I go through it and I tell you that it's a personal decision for me. It is an absolute personal decision for me not to use traditional retinoids, retinols, you know, prescription strength, Retin A. It's just personally, ethically, I don't want to use those. So the things that I find give me the best results are the Biossance Squalene Retinol Serum. This is a phytoretinol serum. This is a bakuchiol. That's the main ingredient here is bakuchiol, which is a vitamin A. It's a plant-based vitamin A derivative. It's very gentle on the skin. It is absolutely stunning. It is a cream-like consistency. I've never ever gotten any reactions from this kind of a serum. It's so gentle, anybody can use it, and it is just one of the showstoppers, I feel. And then this one is newer to my arsenal. I did buy this I actually bought all of these, but this is the Herbivore Bakuchiol, and this is more, they call it a soothing serum. Again, it's a Bakuchiol, and by the way, these two have the right amount of Bakuchiol in them to be effective. The Inky List, I did some research, they have a Bakuchiol serum, but it's only at 1%, and you need at least 5% or higher to be effective and to do the things that Bakuchiol, you know, says that it can do. So this one is beautiful. I think that also the brand is just stunning. I mean, it's purple. And again, this is super gentle. I find no irritation. I've been using this for the past couple of weeks, and it is a little bit more of a, it's a serum, it's not an oil, but it sinks into the skin really quickly, but it does have like a very great hydrating quality. It reminds me a lot of the snail mucin from CosRX, and it has that kind of feeling to it. There's no scent to it, but it just feels so good. All right, and then for my last vitamin A derivative this is a brand new bottle. I just got it in. This is the Osmosis Level 4, they don't call it that anymore, they call it Correct, retinaldehyde vitamin A. So this is a showstopper in my arsenal. This is a very effective form of a vitamin A. The way that it's encapsulated though is what's impressive to me, which means that it does not enter your bloodstream, and so you can use it if you have been having, you know, cancer or things of that nature. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful, effective vitamin A product. I also carry in my studio the Osmosis Calm, which is more for rosacea, sensitive skin, acne prone skin. It's a little bit lesser of a retinaldehyde percentage, so it's a little bit less, you know, I guess potentially irritating on the skin. I have never had any irritation in this at all. Ever. But did I say level 4? It's level 3. I apologize. So there's one more level up from the Correct that I'm going to get soon. But those are two showstopper vitamin A's. Those are clinical backed. That is clinical backed by research. Osmosis is a research-based skincare brand. Very, very kind of more on this holistic approach. If you guys haven't heard me talk about them, this is probably one of my absolute favorite vitamin A products ever made. And it's the only one that I recommend for my in-clinic patients, unless they want to go, you know, for like Sephora route or something like that. But this is the one I recommend the most. All right. Are you still with me? Are you guys use any of these? And if you stay to the end, I have a few messages for 2020 on what to expect from my channel. All right, so let's kind of bust through these because I've talked about these but like so many times before. Is the Osmosis Stem Factor. It's a growth factor serum. It has so many growth factors in it. It's the only growth factor serum you need if you want to use one. This also is oncologist approved. So if you've had skin cancer, it's the only one that I know of that you can use. It's the only growth factor serum that I know you can use. TGF Booster, it's a plant-based, you know, growth factor serum, tons of peptides in it. I use it today. I use it every single day. I love this. This is so beautiful. But this is plant-based, so you are still okay if you have had skin cancer. But just make sure you check with your doctor. But it's plant-based, so you should be good. But again, if you're any concerned, just go ahead and splurge on the Osmosis. By the way, this is the Lemieux TGF Booster. All right, and then so for some of my kind of more general purpose serums that I don't use every day, but that I do like to incorporate for different reasons, and I'll tell you as I go. This one is by Maylove, super affordable. It is their niacinamide serum. It has a few other ingredients in it, but it's very, very calming to the skin. It really calms down redness. It helps with pore size. It is just a really great overall amazing serum. It's very, like I said, calming and gentle to the skin. It's great for anybody that has sensitivity, rosacea, anything of that nature. It's a very well made serum. And then the same company, Maylove, it's called the Hydrator. It's an intense hydration. It's basically hyaluronic acid and a few other hydrators. Like I said, I don't use this all the time, but there is some days where I feel like I need a little bit of extra hydration, and I will just add a few drops into my moisturizer, and it just really plumps the the skin up and gives it a little bit of extra protection. Now this one is newer to me. This is new by the Beauty Counter. I've been really getting into Beauty Counter. I really would like to try their vitamin A derivative. It is bakuchiol and something else that's proprietary to them. But I ordered this from a friend of mine, and it is the overnight resurfacing peel. So this is going to be your AHA kind of BHA, more AHAs, serum that is going to be left on underneath your moisturizer at night. It's very similar to the Drunk Elephant Framboise glycolic serum, as well as the pharmacy's Honey Dew, I think it's called, or oh, I forget what it's called, but they have also a kind of leave-on treatment, but this is actually very much more gentle than those two. Again, I haven't been using this a ton, but I've really been enjoying it on the nights that I use it. Again, it's a clean beauty brand. They have thousands, I think over 1,000 different ingredients they do not use in their products. Cruelty-free line, really a beautiful product, so I've been very much enjoying this as well. Okay, so for eye creams, for me, I gracefully have aged in that area. I do a few units of Botox right here twice a year. You all know that I talk about my Botox usage, which is twice a year. I mean, it's just like 3 units right here, and it really causes this to not be bunched up so much, and I really enjoy the effects that has been giving me. So I find that, you know, I don't need a super, you know, heavy eye cream that's doing all of these things. So these are just the ones I use. I'll give you some recommendations for if you need something that's a little bit more clinical or stronger. So I've talked about this for so long. This is the Biosan Squalene and Peptide Eye Gel. It's fantastic. I absolutely love this. I feel it's very hydrating and plumping. Peptides are fantastic for that. This is by Skin Fix. This is actually their Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360 Eye Treatment. It's all about hydration. It definitely, both of these you can use 360 around the eye area. It's, again, more hydration. Makeup goes on beautifully over it. This is a line that has no fragrance to it. It's great for sensitive skin types. Really been enjoying that. And then this is the Fit Glow Skin C serum. So it's a vitamin C serum. It's more of a moisturizer that I use pretty religiously, actually, and I've really been enjoying this. It is gorgeous. I find it to be brightening and that type of a thing for mine. Now, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more effective, especially for the people that I've heard from and a lot of testimonials, the Revisions DEJ eye cream is probably one of the most effective eye creams that you can get out on the market that is going to help with lifting and toning this eye area. As well as the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Eye Serum. Again, you know my stance. I don't love a traditional retinol just from my personal standpoint, but I have recommended it for probably close to 2 years, and I have never heard anything but good glowing things about that eye serum. That is one of his, in my opinion, standout products, is that Retinol and Ferulic Eye Serum. All right, let's end this bad boy. I have so many here. I'm probably leaving some out, and that's just how it goes. The last ones I'll leave you with are more of like masks and like sleeping masks, which I love. I'm obsessed with sleeping masks. So the first one is going to be the Truth Treatments let's make sure I have it right, Transdermal Sebum. Gorgeous. A little bit goes a long way. I put it on as my moisturizer at night. Stunning. It really gives a great brightness to the skin, feeds the skin with a very high dose of vitamin C. You know, none of their products have water in it, so they're not diluted. It's stunning. Love that. And then the other sleeping pack I love, which is Algenist, their Genius Sleeping Collagen Sleeping Mask. It's fantastic. My face feels like a baby's bottom when I wake up in the morning. Now, as you know, going obviously in 2020, my channel is cruelty-free. Something that I want to talk about, but I don't have enough information to speak on it educated. China has just recently lifted their animal testing laws. So I'm not quite sure what that means for us. Obviously a good things, but I'm not quite sure. So that is one of the only reasons why Algenist is not cruelty-free. They have vegan formulas. I mean, they are basically a cruelty-free brand, a vegan brand. And so I'm putting it in here because I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but I couldn't not say it because it's so darn good. So I'm hoping, I'm actually working with Algenist internally and trying to see what this all means for them personally as a brand. So I will keep you posted as soon as I hear. All right, and then the Ren Ever Calm. This is the Overnight Recovery Balm. Again, stunning. I use it as my moisturizer. I go to bed over my serums. It has no reaction to any other serums. It's gorgeous. This is more for people that are dehydrated and dry because it is like an oil. And yeah, and that is that. And then my last masks will be, I'll just kind of rip them off. This is the probiotic, prebiotic Algenist mask. Gorgeous. I did a whole video on this. This is probably my third bottle of it. I think it is so refreshing to the skin, feeds the microbiome of the skin, and does a very beautiful job. I can't go without saying it. This Tatcha Violet C mask is, you can see I'm kind of obsessed with vitamin C right now. I just think it's such an important ingredient. I love this. I use this in my skin studio. I think it's a very, very effective product. High price point, but effective. All right, so, oh my gosh, my last one, my last two, jeez, oh Pete, sorry you guys, hang with me here. Favorite vitamin C of the year, Lemieux. One of my favorite vitamin C's is the Lemieux vitamin C. This is a brand new package. Several different types of vitamin C peptides. It's kind of an all-in-one serum. It's beautiful. And then my Paula's Choice Boost, 10% alizac acid with licorice root and salicylic acid. Now this is one of the ones that I don't personally use because I don't have this type of skin. But if you are suffering from rosacea, sensitive skin, dark spots, acne, I use this in my skin studio all the time. I have a lot of my patients on this. It is a beautifully well-made alizac acid product. It is probably one of my favorite Paula's Choice products. They have been doing beautiful things. I'm going to be looking more into Paula's Choice as the year progresses on, but this is a showstopper, highly effective, almost as effective as the things that you get over the counter in the drugstore. Yeah, at the pharmacy, it's gorgeous. Things like that. I just add a little bit to people's moisturizers, and it's beautiful. All right, there is so much more I can talk about, so many other products I can talk about that I use on a daily basis, but these are the ones that have really stuck out to me and that I find are super effective and actually do what they claim to do. All right, so if you're hanging with me still, I would love to see the hashtag stay to the end squad, but just wanted to give you a little kind of talk through on what to expect in 2020. As you know, my channel has gone cruelty free. I am super excited and hope to be leading this movement. I'm going to be talking more about things that really interest me. I have a hard time going into 2020 and only talking about kind of superficial things like this. I don't find them superficial, but you know what I mean, like you know, constant makeup looks, which I will be doing, but you know, makeup looks and all about skincare. Like, I really want to talk about things that really matter to me. I want to talk about, you know, Instagram accounts and YouTube accounts that spread positivity. I want to talk about favorite books I'm reading. I really would like to start a cooking section of this. You know, the keto diet is a part of our life now, and I've really found some amazing recipes. You know, I don't know how much that will be in in this, but we'll see. I just want to talk about things that bring me joy and a lot of more motivational things. I feel going into 2020, we really have to be very mindful of how we speak to ourselves, the words that we use, because the words we use, the thoughts that we think, really are what affect our lives. And whether you believe it or not, but it just, the way we self-talk is so important and something that I will be working on religiously. I will tell you that probably you will see less of my daughter in these videos going over the 2020. I have received some disconcerting messages and attachments that I no longer am willing to bring into our lives. It's really unfortunate, but it is just the truth, and I want to respect her. She did not ask to be in this platform. She's only 5. I will keep you updated on her condition. She is going to kill it this year. We are going to kill it as a family, and really moving into 2020 in positivity and love and light. Recently, I did delete my Twitter, and I actually cleaned up my social media following. I really urge you to do the same. Whatever doesn't bring you joy anymore in life, try your best to let that go, because I think it's also important what you put in front of you every single day, what you read, what you watch, what's popping up on your feed. Does it make you feel good? Does it empower you? Does it give you some new, learning messages or something of that nature? That's what I am trying to do, and I hope that you as well. It's just so much negativity in the world right now that all we can do is focus on ourselves, really lifting each other up, being there for one another, spreading kindness, spreading joy, and really watching how we speak and what we put in front of us is moving into 2020, and how I would like to do that. So things are going to be changing a little bit, and I hope you enjoy it and you stick with it, and I am super excited about what this year has to bring. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.